It's time to say it. Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry just might be the best duo in the NBA. The two combined to score nearly 60% of the Warriors' points, propelling them to a Game 1 win. In terms of Steph, he dropped 31 points, including 5 threes, but some of these shots felt like way more than just 3 points. The level of difficulty and timely manner in which he hit these shots was just ridiculous. None of which were more important than a 3 he hit following an inbound. With 5 minutes remaining, the Warriors only led by 4. The Rockets were slowly building momentum, but this bucket took all the energy out of the arena. A 37-year-old should not be able to do what this man is doing right now. It didn't matter who the Rockets sent at him. Thompson, Brooks, Green, you name it. He was going to get his, and he did just that. As far as the other side of the duo, I think we can say that playoff Jimmy is officially back. He finished with 25 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, and 5 steals, all while committing just 1 turnover. While Draymond Green is the favorite for Defensive Player of the Year, it was Butler who was the best defender on the floor tonight. He was everywhere, deflecting passes, forcing turnovers, and making the Rockets earn every bucket they got. He was a huge contributor in holding Houston to just 85 points, which is their lowest scoring outing of the entire season. The Warriors won Game 1 by 10, which is good news for Golden State. They are 20-1 in playoff series under Steve Kerr when they win the first game of the series, and that one loss came against Cleveland back in 2016. As far as Houston goes, they didn't get much production from their young core besides Alperen Şengün. The Turkish center finished with 26-9 and was the only Rockets player to match his season scoring average. He shot 11 of 18 from the field, while the rest of the team went 23 of 69. Their backcourt needs to play better if they want any chance of winning this series. Now, I understand the Warriors' defense has been phenomenal, but Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet have to be more efficient. The two shot a combined 7 of 34 from the field and just 2 of 17 from deep. One area where I have to give Houston credit, though, was how resilient they were. They trailed by 23 at one point in this one, but managed to cut the deficit all the way to 4. A huge reasoning behind this was their efforts on the offensive glass, especially from Amen Thompson and Steven Adams. Houston turned their 22 offensive rebounds into 22 points in the night, a quarter of their entire score. This contest was by far the best game of the day. The other matchups were a bit more lopsided to say the least. Moving on, OKC and Memphis started the day's slate of games. With it being Easter Sunday, it's only right we saw a massacre. This one wasn't even close. The Thunder took control early by going on a 20-0 run in the second quarter, leading them to a 35-point halftime lead. The second half was more the same, with OKC annihilating Memphis 131-80. The Thunder's 51-point win is the largest Game 1 victory in NBA history. Aaron Wiggins and Jalen Williams both reached the 20-point mark, while Chet Holmgren posted a double-double. But the scariest part of all of this is that scoring leader SGA only had 15 points. He barely saw 20 minutes of action, and they still won by over 50. Memphis looked exhausted all game, which shows just how important that first play and matchup was. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. combined for just 21 points on 8 of 30 shooting from the field. Not what you want from your 2-star players, especially against a team like OKC. From one complete team to another. Boston is one of those teams where it's a different guy every night. If it's not Tatum, it's Jaylen Brown. If it's not either of them, you still have Porzingis, Pritchard, and Holiday to pick up the slack. This game, it was Derek White, who finished with 30 points on 7 of 12 shooting from deep. White has consistently been one of the most underrated players in the league and is someone that I feel deserves more respect. This team has so many different weapons and can win in a multitude of ways. Boston's 3 best players in Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis played far below their usual standards. On the other side, the Magic had more than enough production from their stars. Paolo Banchero finished with 36 and 11, while Franz Wagner chipped in with 23 and 5. Despite this, Boston still went on to win this game by 17, but it wasn't all sunshine in the garden. A scary moment for Celtics fans occurred when Jason Tatum went down in the fourth quarter. Following a dunk attempt, he landed awkwardly on his right wrist. Fortunately, the x-rays came back negative, and he should be able to return sooner than later. Even if Tatum is out the next game or two, the Celtics have more than enough depth to manage. This is a team who just won the finals last year and has more than enough playoff experience on their roster. Whether Zero makes his return this series or not, I think the Celtics are the flat-out better team and should be able to take care of business. The Miami Heat became the first 10 seed to ever make the NBA playoffs. Their reward, the top-seeded Cavaliers. While I gotta give credit to the Heat for winning 2 road playoff games, the Cavs are a completely different caliber of team. Cleveland won this one convincingly and was by far the more physical team all night. Donovan Mitchell led the way with 30 points and tied a playoff career high with 4 steals. When it wasn't Mitchell scoring, it was Darius Garland, who added in 27 of his own. In terms of NBA duos, I feel like these two are so overlooked. The way their games complement one another is just a thing of beauty. On the Heat side of things, Bam Adebayo had 24 points, while Tyler Hero added in 21 of his own. While this game remained somewhat close throughout the first 3 quarters, Cleveland would pull away thanks in large part to Ty Jerome. Coming off of the bench, he would pop off for 28 points, with 16 of those coming in the fourth. The Cavs would capture Game 1 by a score of 121 to 100. Their 121 points are the most they've scored in a playoff game since Game 4 of the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. And just like that, we've seen every playoff team in action. How's your team looking so far? Are you nervous, excited, or a mixture of both? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, peace.